Hello dear students, today we are going to start next topic of chapter 3, that is perimeter. So let's start. This is hexagon, this is leaf, this is notebook and this is bangle. This is the boundary of a hexagon. This is the boundary of a notebook. This is the boundary of a leaf. And this is the boundary of a bangle. Perimeter is the total length of the boundary of a closed figure. Like in a leaf, this is the boundary. So, length of this boundary is called perimeter of a leaf. And length of the boundary of a notebook is called the perimeter of the notebook. This is a square field, means it is a field of square shape and you are standing at any one point on its boundary. You are standing here and you started moving along its boundary. You started moving along its boundary. After some time, you reached at a point from where you started. This is a point from where you started and finally you reached at this point. So you covered one round of this field. So the distance you covered, this is called the perimeter of the square field, or we can say the length of the boundary of this field is called perimeter of this field. The length of the boundary is called perimeter. This is a star and this is the boundary of a star. So, length of this boundary is called its perimeter. The length of its boundary is called its perimeter. How to calculate perimeter? Perimeter of any shape is calculated by adding length of all the sides. By adding length of all the sides. Like this is a square. If we want to find out perimeter of this square, what we will do? We will add the length of all the sides. This is first side, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. If we will add length of all the sides, then we will get the perimeter of this square. Perimeter of this square. Let's understand with the help of some questions. Find the perimeter of given shape. Here given shape is a shape of triangle. To find out the perimeter, we will add the length of all the sides. We will add the length of all the sides. This is first side AB. This is second side BC. And this is third side CA. Now, what is the length of AB? It is 6 centimeter. What is the length of BC? It is 8 centimeter. And what is the length of CA? It is 6 centimeter. So, 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 6, 20 centimeter. Perimeter is 20 centimeter. So, perimeter of this triangle is 20 centimeter. Find the perimeter of rectangle whose length is 28 meter and breadth is 17 meter. Here, this is rectangle and length is given 28 meter. Longest side is called length of rectangle, so it is 28 meter. and breadth is 17 meter, and we know opposite sides of rectangle is of equal length. So if this is 17 meter, this side will also be 17 meter. If this is 28 meter, this will also 28 meter. Now we will give name to this rectangle A, B, C, D. So to find out the perimeter of this rectangle, we will add the length of all the sides. First this AB, AB. Second is BC. Third is CD. And the fourth one is DA. Now, what is the length of AB? It is 28 meter. And what is the length of BC? It is 17 meter. What is the length of CD? It is 28 meter. And what is the length of DA? It is 17 meter. We will add all these and will get our answer. So on adding, we will get 90 meter. So perimeter of this rectangle is 90 meter. Find the perimeter of given shape. To find out the perimeter of this shape, we will add length of all the sides. This is PT. After this, TS. After this, SR, RQ, and the last one is QP. Now, what is the length of each side? First is PT. What is the length of PT? It is 9 meter. What is the length of TS? 5 meter. What is the length of SR? 4 meter. RQ 6 meter and QP 8 meter. We have taken all the lengths. Yes. Now we will add all these and will get our answer. 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 6, 24. 24 plus 8, 32. So, perimeter of this shape is 32 meter. Keep in mind that we'll write that unit which is given in the question. Here meter is given, so in answer we'll also write meter. So perimeter of this shape is 32 meter. Now the next one is perimeter of circle. How we can find perimeter of circle? This is the boundary of a circle and we can see this boundary is curved. We cannot measure this boundary with the help of a scale. With the help of a scale, we can only measure straight lines. But this is a curved boundary. So we cannot measure this boundary with the help of a scale. So what we will do? We will use thread to measure the perimeter of this circle. You know what is perimeter? Yes, perimeter is the total length of boundary. Perimeter is the total length of boundary. So what is the perimeter of this circle? Length of this boundary is called perimeter of this circle. So let's see how we will find out perimeter of this circle. This is a smiley. It is of circular shape. To measure the perimeter of this smiley, I will use this thread and scale. So let's start. To measure the perimeter, I will keep one end of its thread here and we will cover its whole boundary by using thread. Now we will stop at a point from where I started. We will stop at this point because this is a point from where I started. Now its boundary is fully covered. So what we will do? We will cut another end of the thread with the help of scissors. Now its boundary is fully covered. Its boundary is fully covered. Now I will take out this thread. Now I will measure the length of this thread to find out perimeter of this smiley. This is a centimeter scale. I will keep one end on 0 and will see another end of thread is going up to which number. Another end is touching the number 19 centimeter. So length of this thread is 19 centimeter and perimeter of this smiley is 19 centimeter. Now you all have seen how to find out the perimeter of things with curved boundaries. This cloud, bangle, flower and leaf, these all are with curved boundaries. Now this is an activity work for you. Do this activity in your class notebook. Take or draw any two things which have curved boundary like leaf, flower, bangle. You can take any two things and find out the perimeter of that things with the help of thread. And there are two practice questions also related to perimeter. Do this also in your class notebook. So bye bye kids. Thank you and have a nice day.